Wake up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph and this is Shamanda.
That is what they call me.
Right now we're episode 3 of season 2 of Loki. This one is called 1893. So I guess that explains it all. They're going back to 1893. But last episode they did track down Sylvie. She was working at McDonald's. She was living her best life working at McDonald's in 1982.
In 1982, guess what?
McDonald's was a good place to work.
Okay, groceries wasn't as high as it is now. Let's go all back to 1982. Well,
what, 29-cent hamburgers, 39-cent cheeseburgers, I think?
I don't think I want to go back to 1982. I mean,
I got you.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get it.
Yeah, let's get into it. 1892?
3.
Oh. Okay. Sylvie? Oh, she was dressed apart? Oh! That one. I think you dressed too proper like for that,
What
Whoa.
took you so long? What am I doing here? Oh, don't get your britches in a stir. The important person you were going to meet, the one at the end of time, he told me that we need to put this package in that window.
Then why didn't he do it?
He's dead. But this was the plan he made when he knew the end was near for him. Get back, someone will see you. You don't exactly blend in. Okay.
you don't either.
Better. You and I will be right by his side.
We need to scale the room's capacity to manage all those new branches. Otherwise it will fail. And the TVA will be destroyed. And we're all gonna die.
That's the other way. We can hack into the system.
Really? Oh, that is such a relief.
No, I'm wondering.
What?
I think about this idea. Can we?
No. We're all gonna die still.
No one's gonna die. There has to be a viable option.
Okay, we got a hit on the TIM pad going from right here, Chicago, 1868, to the same spot, 1893. Why would you go to the same place twice? I don't know. I'm trying to connect the dots. I mean, this isn't a pivot point in history. Any major figure arises from here? No. I mean, you had the Chicago fire, but that's 1871. Let's go to 1893. Ramona, what are you up to? This can't be the same place. Yes. Yes. How could I have forgotten? Chicago World's Fair, 1893. The White City, Edison, H.H. Holmes. Yes, hot air balloons.
Liberty Bell Day will take you on 4th of July. Ghost Clock and tickets to Haunt the Midway.
Hey, what? Let me see that.
Miss Min is in there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call that? Breadcrumb. Exactly. This has to be a joke.
No. Oh!
Does it make you a little homesick?
Oh!
Odin Thor.
Inaccurate, first of all. You don't think that looks like Odin? It's embarrassing. No one's even heard of him.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Balder the Brave. You know, sometimes I forget that you're
I thought it said Balfour.
one of them. Blows my mind.
This is it.
I think she's here. Is that Balloon? I think so.
Time
Is that who?
is
Alone, I think it's here.
everything. We can shape it.
It's him. He remains.
So, call it a dream. Fine. Sleep. Laugh it off as pure science fiction. Because all science is fiction until it's fact. My friend!
We need to bring him back to the TVA.
You got your mind? You can't trust a variant of he who remains in the TVA.
That's a later problem. We have a very serious now problem.
As I was saying,
Sir?
where can we talk?
That's quite a device you've got there, Timely. But I still have some doubts. Oh, it's still a...
Was he not just holding a conversation? Just so rude.
It's one that many wealthy investors are competing to acquire. No. I was thinking more along the lines of a partnership. You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate production.
I bet you would.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't do partners. Excuse me.
I must have your temporal loom.
Oh, it appears my presentation has piqued much interest. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be taking all formal bids.
Perhaps $500 would conclude the bidding.
I'll give you 6.
7.
8.
$8.50.
Step aside, Hornswoggle. I was here first. $1,000. That's my final offer. I suggest you take it.
No, it's worth $10,000. Come on.
I believe we have a deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, clown, you stepped on my foot. Come on, he's getting late. Will you handle this, please?
How about we settle this outside?
Gently. Outside. Excellent suggestion. I agree.
Oh!
Come on.
The amazing Loki, everyone! He'll be here all week!
Mr. Timely, I need to talk with you about something.
Yes, my future! You want to walk and talk time?
Okay, he blew that thing up, I think.
Mr. Time,
Excuse me?
My associate and I would love to tell you about a little business.
It's true.
I beg your pardon, fellas, but Mr. Timely and I are in the middle of discussing
I'm sorry,
business.
this is only going to take a minute.
Do you all know each other?
Well, unfortunately, old friend.
Colleagues,
He's a
really.
long time.
A
I
reunion.
can hardly remember.
I want my money back, Timely. These trousers don't work.
Councilman, what are you talking about? You look taller to me.
He's...
These were a photo.
That's funny.
Your inventions are fake! Timely!
Excuse me.
I'll wipe that spine off your face! No one swindles me! There he is! Go on!
A heads up, Casey has had a really weird tempad reading.
Oh, weird, like dangerous? Where?
About 10 feet from where you're standing?
But, all right. You're feeling really good at getting away. We have that in common.
Yeah.
Sylvie, no.
You stay out of this. You haven't got a clue, have you?
Those lives, your home, are in danger. And right now, he may be our best hope for saving them.
This is all very familiar, isn't it? I can't let him live.
Where is he? You got nowhere to run!
Miss Minutes? This is your moment. This way. This is on you.
I don't. That was.
Loki!
He couldn't have kept up with them. There's no way if you were really intently focused.
Bravo. It was marvelous.
So that don't shock
A
him.
bit creepy.
Thank you.
But
That he's talking to a cartoon.
I'm just looking to restore stability to the TVA. Our loom, a device not unlike your prototype you had on stage, It's in trouble. And it needs you.
That is not dissimilar to what the wizard gentleman said to me on the Ferris wheel. Well, why aren't the two of you in cahoots with him and his butler?
They can't be trusted.
Why not?
Loki helped murder your variant.
It's true.
But he was protecting me.
He switches sides. It's a well-documented behavioral trait.
Time to go.
Don't you want to see who it is? You don't live here?
No, this is just a Peter 10. I do all my sales in Chicago. But my lab is in Wisconsin.
Go.
Lower taxes.
Outside!
Are you angry?
They trapped us! Run!
He's mine! Rat bags!
Go ahead.
Take him! He's out of yours!
This book has
She jealous, look at her.
defined the course of my life. I like to think of it as a correspondence between myself and the visionary author, Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
This is the most important discovery I've made yet. It's a throughput multiplier.
Thank you. You know, Victor, I'm starting to see the man you'll become.
Touch her fingers.
Appreciate that.
I have high hopes for this partnership.
He doesn't do partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
Look. Girl.
Wow.
You heard her, Victor. Partnership. You had to do it. Bye. You have always been so smart, Victor.
She about to do something to you.
Something.
Okay.
You know, for a moment, I was worried that you wouldn't come with me. That you liked Ravona better than me. So you gave me autonomy to write my own programming.
Oh!
I was allowed to have once.
A loyal friend.
More than friends. The war, the TVA, the eons after.
She's getting bigger and bigger
alone
as she's talking.
was by your side. Why didn't you allow me a real body? You just kept me as your thing, your computer, your toy, instead of what I could have been. Your girl.
Oh my God.
Victor, what are you doing? Put that down. Don't do this. 14, you need me. I love you.
Psycho talk.
Lover's tip.
Thank God. You're here. Things are getting quite strange.
What the heck?
It's very dangerous. Still a prototype, quite unstable.
No! Step away from him. We need him.
Move any closer, and he's done. When will you learn that none of your words mean a thing? All that matters is order versus chaos. I'm order.
No.
Well, none of y'all is. None of y'all is. Ah!
I can make my own choices. I'm not the man you think I am.
She still got her gun?
Get him out of here. Don't make me regret this. Leave her to me. It's power for you, isn't it? That's what you want. A seat at the end of time. Well, be careful what you wish for.
Girl, she just dropped you on somebody's ribs.
Back to the point where she killed him.
Oh. So Was it a skeleton?
Yeah.
Love you. Darn. Well, it was foolish of him to make an enemy out of someone who knows all his secrets. I know a really big one about you. I can tell you, but what? It's gonna make you real angry.
Well, go ahead and tell us.
Next time. Alright, so that was 1893. Turns out that
that was only episode 3?
Yeah.
How many is it?
6, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. Turns out that He Who Remains had a plan for Miss Minutes to have Rensselaer take the TVA handbook to his child self in
63.
1868.
68,
thank you. So he had that book and was looking at the stuff that OB had in there and coming up with inventions with the technology that he had in his time, you know, up until 1893, where she dropped back in on him to get him to come to the TVA with her. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Loki and Mobius was looking for him. And they went to. Did they go to 1868?
They went through 2. They followed them twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they went to the window.
Yeah.
Where they dropped the book, and then they went to the other place where it was the different timeline. So it was the 1893.
Yeah. So they tracked him down to 1893.
And they was eating popcorn.
At the Chicago World's Fair.
Yep. He
was doing a presentation about lighting light bulb, electricity, and things.
I could have sworn he kept saying lube. And I was like, why is he saying? That's why I never said anything. I was like, why he keep saying lube? But loom. Mm-hmm. It was just the way he was doing it. Okay, go ahead.
But the thing that came out of that is that people started wanting his invention and offering money to be a partner. And we learned he doesn't do partnerships.
He doesn't like it at all.
At all.
So much that he dropped the girl in the boat.
Yeah.
in the ocean.
And Miss Minutes is in love with him and getting jealous at her.
She said, why you ain't give me no body so we could be together for real? Basically. That's what she said.
Yeah. And so Sylvie tracked them all down too when she's trying to kill him again. And
she ain't trying to kill him. She would have killed him.
I know. It's too easy to kill him if you really want to kill him.
You gonna kill him? Are you gonna kill him?
It's like Dr. Evil and his son's like that. You really want to kill him? Just let me give me a gun. Pow! He's dead.
Right. Do it. She walking around.
Scotty, no.
She walking around. She walking around with a machete and ain't even trying to hit nobody with it.
Right.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. So, anywho.
Funny parts.
Loki talked her into letting him live or whatever, and him taking him back with him. But the way they got away with Loki doing magic is they just put it off as he was a magician. So there was this one dude that came up that was tall, said Loki stepped on his foot. Loki made him vanish. And Mobius was like, he'll be here all week. It's amazing Loki. And he ended up in a cage outside the doggone thing. That was funny.
That was hilarious. I wish that it could have been like that throughout the whole episode.
But I'll tell you what, anytime I see Data on screen, short round, it brightens.
That joker said, we're going to die.
It brightens my
We're all
day.
going to die. And then she said she was 15 or 50 or whatever her number is, the security girl.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, PF 50.
WD 40, I don't know.
XL 50. WD 40? Nanu. R2D2. CP3. All them. Munchkin cheek. She was sitting. She does look like a munchkin cheek. She was sitting in the corner and she said, "We're not gonna die." But look, I found humor in the not so funny parts. When he stood up on that chair, I almost died. And all he was doing was trying to get attention. He was just like telling them, like, look, I'm not selling my invention. And the dude was like, I'm going to start off with 500. He was like, His ear went, whoop.
Right.
But he dropped some money off to one of the guys at the bar.
I can't understand why.
He didn't say anything. He just put a bill under his hat, slid that hat right back over, and kept on walking through there. He know what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
He just has he said
he's playing stupid.
Manipulative role is something. Well, he didn't say that, but it was something in here that said something about being manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulative. And Miss Minutes was saying, you created me this whole time, blah, blah, blah. And he was making it seem like, I hadn't gotten around to creating you in my book yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's true.
Probably not.
But shouldn't she know that?
Right. You would think.
Didn't they have a book in their hand?
You said sure did. I mean, but it's not like it's... The TVA handbook is a common thing where they're from. It's not like...
Maybe she wasn't talking about the book. Maybe she was talking about all the things, all the papers that he was grabbing in that room.
His prototypes and...
all his ideas and stuff. So when he was doing that, I started thinking about all the writing stuff that I do. You know, I got notebooks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always collecting the notebooks to put everything together to do a project. So maybe one of those... Because he was finding papers...
Putting it together like 5 heartbeats.
Yeah. In the room?
Yeah.
That song was beautiful, though.
All right. Hey, let us know what you guys thought of the episode. We'll see you all next time.
They tracked us.
Take care.
Bye.
Hey, wake up.